The Tale of Black Lad MacCrimmon. The fairies are excellent musicians, and their favorite instrument of all is the bagpipes. It is the haunting skirl of the pipes that the traveler hears welling from the fairy knoll, tempting him or her to enter and join in the fairies' dance. Sometimes the fairies have been willing to teach the art of music to some human to whom they have taken a fancy, and the most famous of all these was the Black Lad MacCrimmon. Now he was called Black Lad because he was the youngest of 3 sons and had to sleep in the chimney corner, so he was always black with ash from the fire. His father and his brothers treated him like he was a servant. The father liked nothing better than to play upon the bagpipes, although he was not very good. Then he would hand the pipes to the oldest son, who would take his turn to play, although he was even less skilled than his father. Then it would be the middle son's turn, and he was so bad that the shrieks of a cat in the night were sweet music compared to the terrible noise he made. And then the father would hang the great bagpipes back up and never let Black Lad so much as blow one blast into the bag. One day the father and the 2 older brothers went to the fair, and they left the Black Lad at home alone with a long list of chores to do. Now, when they were gone, the Black Lad picked up the chanter of the pipes on which the melody is played and tried to blow through it, but all he could do was make it squeak. He was just about to put it down when the banshee of the castle appeared. "Would you like to play music, lad?" she asked. "Yes," he said. "And would you prefer success without skill, or skill without success?" asked the banshee. "Oh, skill without success," said the Black Lad. The banshee pulled a hair from her head and told him to wrap it around the reed of the chanter. "Now put your fingers on the holes of the chanter," she said. Then the banshee laid her fingers on top of the Black Lad's fingers and guided him as he played the tune that is called the finger lock, because no one else has ever been able to play it without getting their fingers tangled. "Now you are the king of pipers," she said. The banshee left the Black Lad alone, and his father's bagpipes were left with him. He began to play, and there was not a tune he could think of that he could not play with ease. When his father and brothers came home from the fair, they heard the music coming from the castle. They were confused and a little afraid. It was so beautiful. So they waited until the music stopped, and then they went in. That night the father took down the pipes as usual and played a merry reel, nearly at the right speed. The oldest son took over and stumbled clumsily through a tune that should have been lilting and sweet. The middle son also had his turn and produced a collection of wheezes and groans that would make your ears hurt. And then the father, curious about the music they had heard earlier, said, "Black Lad, would you like a turn?" Oh, I couldn't," said the Black Lad. I haven't finished all my chores." "Never mind that," said the father. "You play us a song." So the Black Lad picked up the bagpipes and played a tune, a lament of the highlands, so lovely and so sad that the eyes of his father and his brothers started running over with tears. "I shall never touch the bagpipes again," said his father. "Nor shall we," said his brothers. And his father gave the bagpipes to the black lad, telling him, "From now on we shall look after the castle, and you shall play the music, for your equal has never lived before, nor ever will again."